Paracord Galaxy here. Here is one of my favorite sports necklaces. Let's get it going. There's a couple different ways that you can weave this one. Tight like this, or loose like this. I'm going to do a little bit looser just to show you how to do it. But here you can see the comparison between the two. So here we've got our sizing ring. This is going to represent a neck or whatever else you'd like to put this around. You want to go around and have about a ½ inch or so of slack, because as you weave it, it's going to cause it to get a little bit thicker. Okay, so now that we've got our total length, we're going to add just a little bit here at the end, about 2 inches or so. That way we have enough slack and don't run out of room. A box opener is probably one of the worst ways to cut paracord, but it works. Okay, so here I'm going to be making a loop and a core. The core is going to be my yellow, and that's going to be the one that we measured off before. I'm going to take the loop, match it with the core, minus the 2 inches I added. Then I'm going to take and loop it, or double its length here at the end. And I'm going to cut it and singe it, just to make sure it doesn't unravel. So if you were using 2 colors, what you would do is measure out your core length minus the 2 inches you've added, and cut 2 of those and join both ends together. Here, I'm just using 2 colors, so my outside, or my loop, is just going to be joined at the end. Okay, so here what I'm doing is I'm laying my core in the very middle of my loop with about 1 inch, as you can see here, on each end. This way, as I weave it, I know that I've got equal space with my weave in the middle. Okay, the other tool that you're going to need for this project is a set of forceps. The larger the forceps and the more force you can get, the better. You want to grab right between the fold where the core and the loop come through. You're going to be putting a bit of force on it, so make sure you tug it and make sure that it doesn't come out. Okay, so here we go. First, we're going to cross the top under the bottom, take our core and send it through the middle. Then we're going to take our top and cross it again over the bottom, but we're alternating which one goes over the top. So here you can see where the cord is wrapped over the one on my right side, and it will be transferred to my left over the top. Putting the core through the middle and pulling it just ever so slightly gives me a new knot. On the left hand, I will then push it back over the top and push the core through. It's a very, very simple weave, but yet creates a fantastic looking necklace. Here I'm just going to go and show you a few more times, and then we'll jump on to putting on the breakaway pop barrel connectors. Okay, once you're done with your weave, you should have about 1 inch or so left on each end of the core. Here are the pop barrel connectors. You'll notice that they are directional, so as you put them on, make sure that you put them on the correct direction. Here I'm going to pre-fit them to make sure that I have them correct. And it still works, so I know that I've got them on correctly. Okay, so to make sure the pop barrel connectors do not come off, we're going to go and cut this section of the cord, and what we're going to do is make it bulge or a little bit bigger. I do it with a lighter, heat it up, and let it expand. Once it expands and cools down, because it's bigger than the hole it went through, it can't come back out. Like this. The other way to do it, after heating up, you can use a blade, a knife, or another different metal object and flatten the end. Both will work, and both are effective. Okay, so here we have our pop barrel connectors together, and they break away. Well, there you go. You have a fantastic sports necklace that looks awesome and is simple to make. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe.